Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to our channel, fellow fitness enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of bodybuilding, counting down the top 10 biggest bodybuilders of all time. From titans of the past to modern-day behemoths, these athletes have left an indelible mark on the sport. So grab your protein shake and let's get started. Starting with our list at number 10, we have Marcus. Marcus did not initially plan on becoming a bodybuilder. During his early childhood, Marcus played high-level soccer for his team in Germany. He hoped that with his performances, he would make it to the professional level in the sport. It does not matter if you are into bodybuilding or not, you have probably come across Rule at some point while scrolling through your Instagram or FB timeline, thanks to his viral meme. Meme or not, Marcus boasted one of the most impressive sets of shoulders in bodybuilding history, which gets him a spot on the biggest bodybuilders of all time list. Look through Mr. Olympia contest photos between 2000 to 2009 and you will see Mark Rule overshadow both Ronnie Coleman and Cutler with his sheer muscle mass. If Mr. Olympia judges followed the same criteria as us, Rule would have at least one Mr. O title to his name by now. At number 9, we have Martin Ford for this entry. We switched our selection criteria for the biggest bodybuilders of all time from breadth to height. The talented cricketer found his career in jeopardy after an injury left him sidelined for around 12 months. Martin found fitness and bodybuilding as an ideal way to channel his frustration. Soon enough, the built-up frustration gave way to passion for lifting as he was awe-struck by his progress in the gym. Martin's size and personality have led him to opportunities in Hollywood. Not only is he built like a mountain, but he can also move like a river. Ford trains MMA twice a week to stay in peak conditioning. Coming in at number 8 is Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno was one of the biggest bodybuilders of his time. No wonder Arnie considered him a threat in the iconic bodybuilding documentary, Pumping Iron. Ferrigno was also the youngest and tallest man to win the IFBB Mr. Universe title twice. Back when special effects in Hollywood movies were not as good as they are today, Lou was cast as the Incredible Hulk. It does not take a lot of gray matter to understand why. Lou Ferrigno had a difficult childhood as his hearing loss led him to be very shy. He was fond of reading comics and dreamed of being as strong as the muscular characters within. He certainly attained that goal. Our number 7 pick is Ronnie Winkler. Ronnie Winkler has got to be one of the freakiest athletes on the Mr. O stage in recent times. His biceps and triceps are second to none and only seem to be getting better with every passing year. Ronnie's highest placing in a Mr. Olympia competition was in 2018 where he finished in 3rd place. He placed 5th in 2019. Unsatisfied with his performance, he took a break in 2020 to work on his physique. It's not uncommon for athletes to take a break from Mr. Olympia to work on their bodies, fix weaknesses, and return better than ever. Mr. O 2021 came as a big disappointment for Ronnie Winkler as he placed 11th in the show. Breaking into our top 6 is Rich Piana. Rich Piana was a freak of nature. He was one of the few fitness celebs who are open about their steroid use. Piana came to be known for his openness about what goes on behind closed doors in the fitness industry. Rich Piana had some of the freakiest arms, shoulders, and back we have ever seen. Although he routinely found himself in controversies, his brand value was going through the roof, evident by the success of his 5% brand. Piana started lifting when he was 11 years old and started competing in bodybuilding shows at 15. By the age of 19, Rich already had several titles under his belt, including Mr. California. Gone too soon, but we will always remember Rich Piana for his insane physique. At number 5, we have Cutler. From Dorian Yates to Ronnie Coleman to Cutler. The size wars were for real. Cutler defeated Coleman to win his first Mr. Olympia title in 2006. He has a total of 4 Sandos gracing his trophy shelves. If beating Coleman does not get you a spot on the biggest bodybuilders list, nothing will. Entered his first competition as a bodybuilder in 1993 at the age of 20. In that show, he won both the teenage and men's heavyweight divisions. After his wins, he realized his potential to succeed in the industry and decided to pursue a career in fitness. After graduating from college, Jay trained rigorously in the gym and worked his rear off to sculpt his dream physique. He had made it his goal to become the biggest bodybuilder in the world. Our number 4 pick is Ronnie Coleman. Dorian Yates' successor could be nothing less than a kind-hearted monster. The bodybuilding world was still adjusting to the new size standards when Coleman began setting new benchmarks every year for 8 years. Starting in 1998, Ronnie Coleman was not one of those lift-light weights with the right form guys. Coleman lifted heavy and was as strong as he looked. His training videos are considered potent pre-workout inspiration material. Ronnie Coleman gets a spot each on the greatest and biggest bodybuilders of all time list. The next time your trainer tells you that lifting heavy does not build muscle, remind him of Ronnie's golden words: everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody wants to lift no heavy-ass weights. Breaking into our top 3 is Paul Dillard. Paul Dillard was a beast in his prime years. His vascularity and muscle mass were out of the world, which gets him a spot on the biggest bodybuilders of all time list. Before starting his bodybuilding journey, Dillard was one of the best players in CFB, Canadian Football League. It was this sport that helped establish the foundation he later carved his physique upon. For comparison purposes, Paul Dillard was a little bigger and taller than Big Ramy. We would say his nickname Freak Einstein is well-deserved. After retiring from bodybuilding in 2012, Paul opened his personal training business. In 2007, Paul became the owner and CEO of WBFF, the World Bodybuilding and Federation. Paul experienced an accident on stage in 1994 at the Arnold Classic. During one of his poses, Paul froze on stage. It happened as a result of cramping from water retention and dehydration. After the incident, Paul took 1 year off and came back in 1996, finishing in third place at both the Arnold Classic and Grand Prix in the Czech Republic. Our runner-up is none other than Mamdouh Big Ronnie Elspier. They do not call him Big Ramy for nothing. He is also considered the biggest bodybuilder in the world right now. Mamdouh Elspier is the reigning Mr. Olympia champ. He started his Mr. Olympia journey in 2013 and has improved his physique with every show. Trained as a fisherman, Big Ramy decided to attend the Oxygen Gym in Kuwait on a whim. It was not much later that everyone around him realized he had the genetics for bodybuilding. Within 3 years of starting training, he competed in the 2012 Amateur Olympia in Kuwait City and won his pro card. Big Ramy was close to tasting victory in 2017 when he almost beat the defending champ Phil Heath for the Mr. Olympia crown. Mamdouh Elspier placed 6th in the 2018 Mr. Olympia, took the next year off to recoup, and won the show in 2020 and 2021. It is almost as if he knew what was missing and how much time he would need to fix it, and fix it he did. And finally, our top pick is Dorian Yates. A list of the biggest bodybuilders can never be deemed complete without the mention of Dorian Yates. The sport of bodybuilding was a little different before Dorian Yates' arrival. Yates flipped the entire game on its head and then dominated it for 7 long years. It is not just Yates' size that was mesmerizing. The muscular graininess that he brought to the stage is unparalleled. During his posing routine, it looked like his muscle fibers had a life of their own. The Englishman's no-nonsense approach has made him a crowd favorite. Dorian is very transparent and open with his followers. He does not hold back from sharing anything that he thinks might benefit his fans. And there you have it, our list of the most colossal bodybuilders to ever grace the stage. From Marcus Rule to Dorian Yates, these individuals have inspired generations of lifters to push their limits and pursue greatness. Their dedication, passion, and relentless pursuit of excellence have made them icons in the world of bodybuilding. We hope this countdown has motivated you to strive for your own fitness goals, no matter how ambitious they may seem. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and these bodybuilders prove that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. We'll continue to bring you the latest updates from the world of bodybuilding, fitness tips, and more rankings of extraordinary athletes. Stay pumped, stay motivated, and never forget that greatness is within your reach. Keep pushing your limits, and one day, you might find yourself on a list of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. Train hard and lift heavy, just like these legends. Thank you for watching, and until next time, train smart, train strong, and keep chasing those gains.